Good morning. It is about quarter to 10 on the 24th. I'm back. It's pretty warm this morning. I'm gonna check the queen in the Nicot box and see if she's laid any eggs, and I'm gonna put her back up. Hopefully it'll be a quick deal. I don't have anything else to do like I did yesterday with the virgin queen I found. And the thing about it is if I wanted to go through those nuke boxes, there are probably several other virgin queens in those boxes. I just happened to find that one. Luckily I did, because there weren't nearly enough bees in that box, and hopefully she did well over the night. I got down to, I think when I woke up this morning, it was 50 degrees because we had the windows open. It was kind of chilly, but I'm hoping that there were enough bees that could cluster around her, keep her warm and keep her fed. I'm not going to worry about feeding them again this morning. It's only been, well, not even 12 hours, so I'm going to let them go the rest of the day. I got to run into town for a couple of things, and then I'm going to come back this afternoon if it's not raining and check again. If she hadn't laid eggs this morning, I'm going to check again, see if she's laid eggs this afternoon. I guess I'm just going to keep that up until she actually lays eggs in the box, because I work tomorrow. I really hope she lays eggs in the box today, because I work tomorrow, and that'll be at least 24 hours, probably closer to almost 48, that I won't be able to check. So I really hope she does today. She lays today sometime, either last night or during the day, sometime today. That way I can kind of have a better timeline of when they were laid, and I can have a better timeline of when they're going to hatch. But anyway, for now, that's all it's going to do. Supposed to be all that's going to happen with this video is, and like I had planned with the last video, if it is, I'll just add that a couple other videos, and maybe make a short video out of it. But anyway, I'll see you all in a few minutes. Okay. I left and came straight from the house here, and I realized that I had taken my little carry around tool caddy that I use for beekeeping. I took it out of my truck and put it in the shop. So I didn't have that, which means I don't have hive tools. I don't have my queen catchers or nothing. So this is going to be a very short video, I hope. But since I don't have a hive tool, I may have trouble getting into the boxes, getting them apart. So I looked in my truck, in my toolbox, couldn't even find a pry bar. I thought I had a pry bar in there. The best thing I could find is my, I guess it's a machete. It's a big knife like that. So I use it basically for clearing fence rows. It's got a pretty good prying tip on it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna use that. So I'm going Crocodile Dundee style on my hives today, or this morning anyway. When I come back this afternoon, if I have to get back into them again, I'll be a little more prepared. I just wanted to come straight here because it is threatening rain already, and I want to try to get this done. So I'm going to get my knife and see what we got. A lot of foragers. I found out yesterday that the freezer that I had some honey supers in, it's an upright freezer that I had gotten. Somebody gave it to me because it wouldn't hold temperature, and they said they had it checked, and the guy said it was a control unit, the control panel on it. Well, I looked it up, and it's only, it was only a little over $100 for the control panel. So I took the took the freezer, got a new control panel, put the control panel on, and it worked. Seemed like it worked fine for, ooh yeah, I'm glad I got that knife because that's stuck. But it worked. Seemed like it worked fine for a while. Well, yesterday I was in the shop, and and it said the control panel said it was 19 degrees in the freezer. So I just happened to, I just cracked the door just to double check, and yeah, it was not 19 degrees in that freezer at all. It was pretty warm actually. And my daughter-in-law had put some frozen food in there, some vegetables, and I think maybe some like chicken strips and stuff like that that were frozen. She had put those in there. I think I just got stung. And well, needless to say, they were it stunk. It was the if anybody's ever had chicken go bad, you know how bad that stinks. I mean, that's what they use to hunt alligators with. So, you know, that stuff stinks. So all those honey supers that were in there, and if you know, honey is I can't remember the exact term, hydroscopic, I guess is the name. It means that it absorbs moisture. Well, if it absorbs moisture, to me it makes sense that it absorbs scents, smells. So yeah, it stunk. It stunk to high heaven. So I didn't want those in there, and I didn't want to leave them, so I put them out so the bees could get them. Hopefully it won't. It's honey, so it's not like I'm feeding them sugar water and going to harvest sugar water later. But I wanted to see if maybe if the bees got it and put it in the hives, maybe it would take the odor out of it. I don't see any eggs. No, there's no eggs in there. No eggs at all. Let me double check and make sure she's still in there. I'm sure she is. I mean, unless she's shrunk enough to get out of get through the queen excluder. I don't see. I know there's a green dot on her. I don't want to make them mad, but I really would like to see that green dot before I leave. There she is, right there. I just saw a green dot. You can see, there it is. Every now and then you'll get a peek of it. Boy, there's no reason that she couldn't have already laid eggs in there, but she's not doing it. So we're gonna give her, well, as long as it takes, really, because I'm gonna do it. All right, that's all this video is gonna be, because I'm not getting into that mating nuke where that virgin queen is. I don't think there's a reason to. I've given her all I can, helped her as much as I can. And at this point, if she doesn't make it, there's really not a whole lot I can do to help her anymore, to give her any better chance of making it than I already have. So there's no point in opening the hive and releasing what heat and warmth there is in there now. Of course, right now it's actually pretty warm before it starts raining. So, all right. Well, this is going to be a very short. Actually, probably the first part of another video where I show checking the hives, checking to see if she's laid, and maybe she will. And I can show you when that happens and what it looks like. But for now, that's it. And I am out. Okay, just an update. I think those are robbers, because from what I hear, robbers will come in and they will actually just about fly into the hive without landing on the landing board and walking in. And that's why people put a plate of glass in front of them to keep them from getting robbed out. So if that's the case, those are probably getting robbed out. So I definitely need to feed them again this afternoon. See how these bees are landing on the board and then walking in. These right here, a lot of these bees are just coming in, and they're not landing until they get inside the door. So, and there's a bunch coming and going. I'm saying those are probably robbers. Those are robbing it out. The sugar water I put in there yesterday. I gotta get some staples today for my little stapler, and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna put screen on these today if I can think about it. All right, y'all have a good day. Okay, I'm back out here. It's pushing 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the 24th. I'm gonna go through this quickly, see if she has laid any eggs, and get out as quick as possible, because it's spitting rain now, and I really don't want to. Whew, goodness. It doesn't appear that we're in any great danger of a downpour just yet, but as you can tell, it's real cloudy. So, but I don't want them to get testy. Again, I didn't bring any smoke. So, well, these things keep getting stuck together on this one. That box just above this, I keep wanting to stick it together. Alright, they're a little testy. Let's see what we got here. They don't sound like they did this morning. They are not happy about me being in here. Okay. No eggs, still. Not a single egg that I can see. So, triple double check, make sure she's still in there, which I'm pretty, there she is right there. Okay, well, we'll leave them locked up, and it'll be, today is Friday, the 24th. I have to work tomorrow on the 25th on Saturday, so Sunday morning, as early as I can get out here after it warms up. That was hefty. I'm gonna go get out here and check again, as I'd really like for her to be laying, like, instead of 100 cells like that's in that box, I think there's 100. I would really like for her to be laying thousands of eggs in a regular frame, but I really want to do some grafting off of her. So, quick as she can get done, you know, as quick as she can lay some eggs in that Nicot box, I'm gonna put her back in a regular frame and let her get back to it, because who knows what is this, put it in the afternoon of the 20th? No, 21st. Put it in the 21st. So this is 3 days. So I guess there's 3 days of eggs that she hasn't laid. And I don't know what they say, that they'll lay up to 1,500 a day or so. So that's, say, 4,500 eggs. That's 4,500 bees right there. So anyway, all right, now I'm gonna feed these, and you don't need to watch that. So unless there's something extraordinary about something that's going on in them, I'm gonna sign off, and y'all have a good day. Good morning. It is Sunday, April 26th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm actually kind of getting early started on it this morning. I'm back out here at the bee yard. I'm gonna check the Nicot queen. That's what I'm calling her anyway. The one that's in the Nicot box. And I'm also gonna feed these mating nukes, because I was at work yesterday, so I didn't get an opportunity to feed them yesterday. So far, the 3 on that side are looking pretty good. I've got plenty of foragers going and coming, and the other 2 not so much. So I don't know. And I noticed a little earlier well, now there's some coming in and out. The nuke that we had, that I put the frame of brood in, there are a few bees coming and going, but not like I'd like to see. So anyway, we're gonna get this started and tear this hive apart. See if I can't find this some eggs in here. It would be, I hope today's the day. If I'd like to see eggs now, to be honest with you, if I didn't see eggs now and I saw eggs this afternoon, would be even better, because that would give me a for sure she laid them this, today, and that way I would have a very, very definite timeline on my queen cells. But it's not going to hurt my feelings if I get in there and find a bunch of eggs. So we'll see. It's just starting to warm up where the bees are getting active. So hopefully the foragers are out of the hive, and they won't be too testy. So here we go. Ooh, yeah. Like I said, and today, just like all the other days that I've been checking this hive, I neglected to bring my smoker. So hopefully they'll be as easy to work with as they have been. So far they've been really good. I'm gonna be easy with them. I don't want to make them mad. I'm gonna give it a little sniff, because it looks like they are definitely storing up honey. All that honey that I took out of the freezer the other day, I'm thinking they're probably, this hive is the one that was really putting up honey, the honey that I had set out for them. So I'm gonna see, I think this hive, this box is the one that was empty, and they're putting honey up in it. It's not full yet, but they're putting up honey. It smells like honey. I mean, it doesn't stink like I was afraid it might. But all the comb's drawn out, which is great. All right, let's get this box off of here and get down into the queen. Now, this is also the one that keeps sticking the frames together too, so I need to twist it before I take it off. Yeah, that's getting full. Still don't see any capped frames. Whew, they sound like they're irritable this morning. The more honey they have, the more they may be testy too, because golly, yeah, they've got about, well, hold on, here's the box that needed to be drawn out, because I see several frames that haven't been drawn out yet. And I may have to checkerboard some of these, because these outside ones, they ain't even drawn them out yet. So I may do some swapping. No, that one's not even. They're drawing it out. They hadn't finished on it yet, so we'll leave it like it is. And it's a little cool this morning, so still. And yeah, they're getting a little testy now. I think it's because it's still kind of cool, and any little breeze is pretty chilly. Yeah, that's light, so that still needs to be drawn out some more. It won't take me long to do this. Either way, if she has or hasn't laid, it won't take me long. Or it shouldn't. Knock on wood anyway, because if you've been following my videos, you know that my plans lately have been changing at the drop of a hat. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Now, I see something. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. I can't see through this veil for one thing. No, well, there's a couple of... I don't think she's laid. Double check, make sure she's still in there, which means she should be. There shouldn't be a reason why she's not. I don't think what I think I'm seeing is what I think I'm seeing. Come on, where's she at? There she is. I saw the green dot. I love having a marked queen. It is just so much easier. Okay. I see one of them with their head down in there right now. Okay, I think I see I don't see eggs. I saw one with his head down in there. I was thinking that maybe I saw a little bit of royal jelly in a couple of them, and I thought there for a second that I was seeing eggs in the bottom of the cells, but I don't think those are eggs. I think it's just a scratch on the plastic. There again. Yeah, see, I keep seeing them seeing several stick their heads down in there, so hopefully she'll lay today, and I'll see them this afternoon, and then we'll have a for sure, like 100% sure when she laid timeline. So, whoops, sorry. I squished a bee. Made a bunch of them mad too while I was at it. Alright, but anyway. So, other than kind of making them mad, this is so far has been pretty uneventful. Boy, they're roaring now though. You hear that? Oh man, those top two boxes are heavy. Yep. They're not full, not capped, but they've got a good jump start on getting them full. So if we get a good flow started, these two here are gonna be full like pretty quick. This one they still have to draw out. So, all right, I'm gonna get over there and feed those nukes, or those mating nukes, and I'm not gonna. I've been thinking about checking them, seeing if those queen cells have hatched, which I know, I'm pretty positive most of them have. See if I can find the virgin queens. Well, the only reason I found that virgin queen the other day was because there was only a handful of bees in that hive, and I knew she was in there. So that's how I found her so easily. Well, I'm not gonna get in there because, for one, it's still kind of cool. Now this afternoon, after it after it warms up quite a bit, I may go in and check them. But for now, I'm just gonna feed them if they need it. They probably will, because it's been a little over 24 hours, almost 36. See that bunch there? Even though there's more bees in there than any of the other boxes, they haven't been using as much. They still got some, so I'm gonna leave that and I'll feed them this afternoon. But I definitely want to feed them if they need it. Okay, see these have already gone through both jars, and I'm hoping it's because they're building comb and they need it, and they're raising those queens. So, oh, forgot my little bucket opener. Yeah, I don't need to be in there. Get out. Yeah, I hope this is not because they're getting robbed out. I don't think they're getting robbed. They got several bees. So I hope that they're just using it to draw out the comb and raise that queen. See, that's empty, and that's empty. Now some of these hives may be getting robbed out too. They may not have enough bees in there to defend it. So they may be getting robbed out too. Y'all get out of here. Okay, yeah, that one may be dead. I'm afraid this one and this one are going to be, you're going to be dead. Maybe they're still just cool. Actually, if they're dead, I'm not going to feed them, so I'm going to check it. Oh, no, I see bees. Oh, yeah, there's a little cluster in there, so there's a little cluster. I'm going to feed them. And this is a good thing about wearing nitrile gloves too. You get sugar water on your hands or something, or honey or something like that, you don't have to worry about it being sticky every time you come to the inspect your hives and stuff, because you change them every time. Change gloves, change pairs. I'll throw this pair away and get me a new pair. And you can buy a box of nitrile gloves that have, usually they have 100 gloves. They have 50 pairs in there, and if you use them for inspections and stuff like that, using a box is going to last you a year easily. And you can use them in your shop if you're painting. I like using them when I like put polyurethane stuff on some of the doors I've made and stuff, because it gets on your hands and gets sticky. It's hard to get off. But if you have nitrile gloves on, you just take them off, throw them away, get you another pair. One thing I thought about as I was leaving the bee yard, today's the 26th. Those queens probably were hatching out on the 20th or the 21st, because the one that I let out of the box, that was on the 25th, on the 20th. The one that actually hatched that I saw the next day was on the 21st. So the 20th and 21st, probably most of these queen cells hatched, or at least some of them did. So today's the 26th. That's 5 days. So they should be sexually mature, and hopefully today, since it's supposed to be really, really nice, it's supposed to be like 72 degrees, clear, sunny, really, really nice day. Hopefully, if they're mature enough today, they'll go out and start the mating flights, because for the next couple of days it's supposed to start raining again, of course. But so if we can get some good weather for the next few days, maybe we can get all these queens mated and get them back and let them start laying. So sometime next week maybe start looking for eggs. I'm not sure about that timeline. I'll have to double check it, but I thought about that they should be just about mature enough to go out and start mating on their mating flights today. And so we may have some virgin queens going out to drone congregation areas. I've no clue how to even try to find where those areas are. I don't know if scientists or anybody knows how to find where those are. But anyway, I would think somebody would know. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe we'll have some virgin queens leaving the hives, going on their mating flights if they're still alive, some of them. So and also that one, I just thought of this too, that one like that one that didn't have enough bees in it, that I'm trying to get the baby through to survive. If she's still alive and she goes out on her mating flight today, she actually could bring some more bees in with her, because a lot of times they will bring bees from other places in with them. At least that's what I've heard. So that would be a good deal. So maybe this afternoon and see what kind of activities going on and get an idea of what's happening. I really don't want to break open the hives to look, because of the queens. I'm not good at seeing and finding virgin queens anyway. I don't really want to mess them up, so I think I'm just gonna leave them alone. I'm not gonna actually get into the hives and check them. So I'm gonna wait probably till next week and take a peek. Maybe by then I'll have some queen cells started, and it'll all happen at the same time. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. All right. Good evening. It's right at 6 o'clock. It's still April 26th, Sunday, and this is my last check of the day. Praying for eggs in a Nicot box. Really, today would be a really good time to find eggs, because that means she actually laid them today, and we can start the clock on the queen ring calendar. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of gabbing. I'm not going to slow down. I got to get this done because everybody's waiting on me at home. Alright, Nicot box. Loosen it up a little bit.
Message from your daughter.
Keep it. Praying for eggs. No eggs. None whatsoever. She's still there, 'cause I see her. Thing about it is there's no sun right now. We're in the shade, so I can't see. But there's nothing in there. There is nothing in. Nope, nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to inquire from people who have used the system before. Whoops, wrong one. And see what their opinion is on how long I should keep the queen in that box, because so far it ain't working. I mean, they told me 3 or 4 days. Well, you know, it's the 26th. I put her in the 21st, so we're looking at 5 days now, and it ain't happening. So yeah, I may end up having to just scrap this whole deal and go back to the drawing board and go do her regular old grafts. And I don't know why she wouldn't lay in that, because that frame had been in there way longer than it needed to be for them to clean it up. That's all of them. So anyway, I may have to do some. I've got another frame with another box. I think what I may do is I may get my micrometer out and measure the cells, because I did buy an off-brand Nicot system, so cheap one off of Amazon. So maybe it's just a cheap made one, and then the cells are not big enough or something. But anyway, for today, that's it. Y'all have a good day.